Covering Colorado First now in Boulder, the 24-year-old woman convicted of killing teen cyclist Magnus White was sentenced to 4 years in prison today. The maximum sentence possible was 6 years.
I mean, probation to 6 years, that is, how do you measure that in a life? Magnus's life is worth 4 years. Even that range of sentencing is just unacceptable for this level of crime and this level of loss.
It took a jury 7 hours to find Yeva Smilianska guilty of reckless vehicular homicide in April. During the trial, she admitted to pulling an all-nighter and using alcohol and drugs the night before that crash. Prosecutors argue she passed out behind the wheel before hitting Magnus White on the shoulder of Highway 119. White was on a training ride and was just 72 hours away from competing in a world championship cycling race in Scotland.
His death has inspired a larger discussion about the legal consequences in these kinds of deadly crashes. Magnus's family invited your reporter, Karen Morfitt, and photojournalist Colin McIntyre into their home as they fight for change.
So you have all of Magnus's bikes in the garage, but we moved them all down here to the basement in a room. Kind of just morphed into this. This room before was our bike workshop room.
This room carries the weight of a life lived in motion, full of memories and a father's admirations.
You can recognize Magnus on a bike from a mile away. He was just so smooth, effortless, powerful, technically gifted.
Magnus White was just 17 years old, a rising cycling star, already wearing the stars and stripes.
Yeah, and this is the one he won a national championship on.
There's a pride in a father's voice when he's been overtaken.
I raced cyclocross, mountain bikes, road bikes too. You know, Magnus surpassed me at age 14. So much fun to watch him just crush everybody.
White back to the front. Purdue junior men's 17, 18-year-old champion, Magnus White.
I feel very honored to represent USA over here. It's a very cool experience that I'm glad I'm able to have.
Does it end up here, Jack?
Looks like it might.
Yeah, does it end up here?
No, it goes all the way around, remember?
I'm calling from the emergency department at Boulder Community Health, wondering if you could call me back as soon as possible.
The doctor had to pull me outside and just say, you know, I don't think he's going to make it. And I said, what are you talking about? He's strong. He's going to make it. He's a young boy. He'll be fine. He just needs to, like, sleep on it. He'll wake up. So I stroked his forehead, and that's when he decided to succumb to his injuries. Come on, Magnus, you got this. You can do this, Magnus. You can come back. Come on, you got this.
And that was the third time his heart stopped. And said nothing they can do.
He died on a Saturday.
Saturdays are hard. We want people to be held accountable for their actions, and it's not about putting people in jail or prison. It's about the right level of accountability for the crime that was committed.
Out of their frustration and grief came an idea. The White Line Foundation, a nonprofit created to honor Magnus and advocate for cyclists while telling other stories.
The story very quickly became that our child was at fault and responsible for his own death.
Even though this person had killed our son and was charged with careless driving.
Stories they believe will be a catalyst for change.
Hey, what a beautiful day from somewhere in sunny South Carolina.
Magnus' story got a lot of media attention. There's thousands of people killed that don't get any attention at all, and their stories deserve to be told too, not just Magnus.
Hi everybody, my name is Joe Neguse, and I'm proud to represent Colorado in the United States Congress. I couldn't be more grateful to be joined today by Jill and Michael White.
Fighting to change laws and require drivers who injure or kill someone to be drug tested. Nationwide, they're pushing the Magnus White Act, requiring that every new car have automatic emergency braking.
Because we'll never know whose life you're going to save. But if we don't do something, if we don't do it with urgency, we're all going to know whose life is not saved.
He loved his first Strider bike, just going around, not even intimidated by the size difference. The last time I texted Magnus was August 2023 after he was killed. I just said, your dog misses you. He went into your room looking for you today. Yeah, and we miss you, and I wish to tell you all about our day. And then I told him that there's so many people working so hard to ensure you are remembered. And that you lived a life worth remembering.
Come on, Magnus! Come on, eh? Come on, you must come on, get